Hello everyone, this is the recording for IT491 Unit 3. For the Unit 3 discussion, the initial post is due Wednesday at 11:59 p.m. Under the topic, you're to search the internet for best practices for developing a technology project requirements. Personally, what one part of the project requirements is critical to the success of the project, please explain. As you work to complete your project, you are soon to be finalizing your project design. What have you learned about your project over these weeks? Initial post must be at least 100 words and have at least one APA reference with in-text citation. This is continuing with the unit discussion. 2 replies are due Sunday. At least one open-ended question in one of your replies. You're to answer these questions as well. What would you agree with in the original post and why? What would you disagree with or would you expand upon from the original post and why? Reply should be about 65 words. Unit 3 assignment is due Sunday at 11:59 p.m. You're to use the attached Week 3 assignment template for the week submission. Do not forget to include APA references and in-text citation. The network topology, you're to describe into 2 or 3 paragraphs the network topology that you selected. Explain why you chose that topology and how it will help you meet your project's needs. One example would be a star topology. Choose a topology and explain what it is and why you have chosen it. If you're using virtualization, do this as if it were a real network and not virtual. Then the technology budget, you're to based on your needs and assessments from the technology requirements listed in week 2. What would your total expenses needed to fully implement this network outside of the virtual environment? You should be able to use the URLs that you have from last week to get the prices. Oops. And then 3 is the network diagram. You can use Visio. You can use OpenOffice has a draw program, or there's some online that are free. If nothing else, you can use PowerPoint and just use pictures for the computers or whatever. Just make sure that you have arrows to show or connection to show your topology. Explain what each component is and the hardware and software. For instance, this is a server and what kind of operating system it is. It has Active Directory, DNS, and DHCP. This is a Windows client, a Dell computer maybe, whatever, the type of switch. So I don't have all of that on here, but you should have a more complete picture of everything that you have. Security standards, say this one has antivirus, there's a firewall on the router, then you have an external firewall that connects to the internet. And some of these things you're not going to be able to create in your virtual machine, but I want you to treat it like it's an actual network so that you have a complete picture of how this network is connected and everything. And be sure to clearly label everything. Now, if you want to do it in PowerPoint, you can find all these things. I'm not sure they have arrows quite like this, but you can always take a screenshot of one and use that, cut it down in Paint or whatever's easier for you. It's easier to use a specific drawing program. But if you don't want to install anything on your computer, or if you use Visio and the license is over, I understand if you want to use PowerPoint. That's fine. That's all I have for today. If you have any questions, please let me know.